Ever wondered how Formula One teams balance the books in the high-stakes world of racing? They invest millions into crafting the fastest cars, but what is the source of their huge profits? So today, let's unravel the financial mysteries of F1 teams and know how they make money. Here, we begin with the video. Formula One racing, with its roaring engines and lightning-speed cars, is not just a thrilling sport, but also a mega-billion-dollar industry. Staying in the F1 game requires big bucks, with drivers shelling out hefty fees just to get a seat on the track. For instance, the 2022 F1 champion Max Verstappen had to cough up over $1 million just to enter the 2023 season. But what makes Formula One so jaw-droppingly expensive? Firstly, the development and manufacturing of F1 cars are like crafting high-tech masterpieces. Teams dive deep into research, design, and engineering using pricey materials like carbon fiber and titanium. They don't just build one car, they create a fleet of these technological marvels. The engines powering these beasts are another pocket-draining factor, being sophisticated hybrid power units that marry internal combustion engines with complex energy recovery systems. Then there are the salaries. F1 teams hire the best in the business, be it engineers, designers, or drivers. These professionals demand top dollar, with star drivers earning millions annually. Add to that the logistics of a global sport where races happen across the globe, leading to substantial costs for moving cars, equipment, and personnel. The daily grind of running an F1 team is also a financial marathon. From maintaining and upgrading cars to splurging on bespoke tires and fuel, expenses keep piling up. Research and development are paramount as teams invest heavily in gaining technological edges. Wind tunnel testing, simulations, data analysis, it's a relentless pursuit of innovation. Marketing and hospitality play a role too, as teams pump money into maintaining their brand image and entertaining sponsors and VIP guests. Merchandise, hospitality suites, these are all part of the big spending. Let's not forget the fees. Teams pay an annual registration fee to the FIA, and drivers need to grab a super license, with fees scaling up based on performance. In a nutshell, even with attempts like budget caps to curb spending, F1 remains a high-stakes, high-cost spectacle where the pursuit of speed and glory comes with a hefty price tag. Now, how Formula One makes money. In 2022, Formula One raked in a whopping $2.57 billion, thanks to packed stadiums and more people tuning in worldwide. The recent contract extension with ESPN until 2025 is set to bring in $75 to $90 million yearly for US media rights. Formula One makes money from sponsorships, prize money, drivers, and manufacturers to keep the show on the road. First comes the investments and sponsorships. Formula One teams make most of their money through two main ways: investments and sponsorships. Big companies invest a lot because they want their brand to be seen in the popular racing series. Sponsorships play a huge role, with each team having multiple sponsors, and these sponsors contribute millions of dollars. For example, Petronas sponsors Mercedes with around $75 million per season. Car manufacturers, like Mercedes' parent company Daimler, also invest to support their teams, seeing F1 as a way to make their cars more appealing. From 2010 to 2018, F1 sponsors paid a whopping $17.8 billion, and Ferrari got a cut of 11.8%. Cryptocurrencies, NFTs, and the digital economy are becoming new trends in F1 sponsorships. Another way is FOM dividends, or we can say prize money. One more way for F1 teams to make money is through FOM dividends or prize money. Formula One management, FOM, gathers money from sponsorships and TV rights to create a prize pot. At the end of each season, this money is shared among the teams based on their current and past performances. The intricate distribution has led to discussions involving Ferrari and other teams. Here's a simplified breakdown. Every team that participated in the last two seasons receives a base amount of $36 million to cover the cost of fielding two cars. The rest of the prize money is divided based on the team's performance in the previous year, with higher shares for higher-ranked teams. For instance, 2019, Mercedes received $61 million for winning the World Constructors' Championship, while the 13th-placed Williams received less. Points earned in the Constructors' Championship matter a lot, particularly for smaller teams that may not secure lucrative sponsorships. But since larger budgets often lead to better performance, F1 introduced budget caps in 2021 to level the playing field. Initially, the spending cap was $145 million and reduced to $135 million in 2023. Historically, teams with larger budgets include Ferrari, Mercedes, and Red Bull. In 2023, the F1 teams competing are Alfa Romeo, Alpine, AlphaTauri, Aston Martin, Ferrari, Haas, McLaren, Mercedes, Red Bull, and Williams. This measure aims to make F1 more competitive by controlling team spending. Additional allocations go to the long-standing team, Ferrari, and the CCDs, teams with the most world championships. This area has been debated due to its ties to the Concord Agreement. Next comes the F1 drivers. Another significant way for F1 teams to generate income is through F1 drivers. It's no secret that many drivers bring substantial financial contributions to the teams they race for. Drivers who bring significant sponsorship or financial support are commonly called pay-to-play drivers. Lance Stroll is an example, as his father, Lawrence Stroll, owns the Aston Martin F1 team and supports it financially. Similarly, Nicholas Latifi, who drove for Williams, funded the team through his sponsors Sofina and Lavazza. While the practice of pay-to-play has raised eyebrows, it has become more accepted in recent years. Drivers like Mazepin, Latifi, and Stroll have highlighted the influence of family finances on driver choices. Despite coming from a wealthy family, Lando Norris received financial support from his father's firm, Hargreaves Lansdowne, and its subsidiary, Horatio Investments. Importantly, these drivers are not just financially privileged, but also exceptional talents. Their driving skills make them among the best in the world, and teams benefit from their competitive edge on the track. Moreover, F1 teams have two drivers who are salaried by the teams. Driver pay is separate from the team budget cap and includes a base salary, performance-based bonuses, and earnings from personal sponsorships and endorsements. The salaries for F1 drivers in 2023 range from $1 million to as high as $55 million. For instance, Max Verstappen, the 2022 F1 Drivers' Champion, was the highest-paid driver in 2022, earning a total of $60 million, including a $40 million salary and $20 million in bonuses. Lewis Hamilton, a seven-time world champion, earned $55 million in salary from Mercedes, securing the second highest earning position among F1 drivers in 2022. The last way is manufacturers' investments. Additionally, F1 teams secure income through investments from various car manufacturers. Companies like Mercedes, Ferrari, McLaren, Alpine, and others invest substantially in their F1 teams. When a team performs exceptionally well, it attracts fans and enthusiasts to the associated car manufacturer, potentially increasing their customer base and overall business. Prominent manufacturers such as Mercedes, Ferrari, and Aston Martin are often the primary financial backers of their racing teams, often referred to as factories, due to being on-track extensions of road car manufacturers. For instance, in 2019, the AMG Mercedes F1 team received 80 million euros from Daimler, its parent company, to design and refine the car for the championship. Aston Martin, in need of capital injections during their return to the top series, invested 25 million euros for the same purpose. These investments aren't just about racing. They're strategic moves to enhance the brand's reputation, boost car sales, and refine technology through the high-performance challenges of F1 racing. Manufacturers view F1 as a platform to showcase their expertise, technological advancements, and winning prowess, creating an allure around their brand. Mercedes' success in the hybrid era of F1 has significantly impacted their road car sales, showcasing the dividends these investments can yield. As teams perform well on the track, it influences consumer perception, potentially expanding their customer base and overall business. This aligns with the broader marketing strategies of these car manufacturers, using F1 as a proving ground for innovation and excellence. Surely F1 is highly expensive. Formula One, often called the pinnacle of motorsport, is a complex world of technology, talent, and resources. The teams invest massively in engineering masterpieces, competing globally for 10 months. The financial commitment is immense and requires a delicate balance of diverse income sources. The F1 teams earn from sponsorships, FOM dividends based on performance, investments from manufacturers, and private investors. Juggling these varied economies demands intricate balancing. Hence, money equals development, investment, and ultimately performance. Striking a fair balance that fosters growth without stifling possibilities is a current discussion in F1 and other top sports leagues. The outcome will shape the sport's future, addressing the challenge of maintaining financial equity while allowing for growth and entertainment possibilities. In navigating this puzzle, F1 continues to evolve, ensuring its sustainability and relevance in the years to come. So what do you think of how F1 teams make money? Comment below and subscribe for more.